Alright, so a question came up in one of the groups about how to take a texture from a model from 3D Warehouse, and I forget exactly what they wanted, but they just wanted the material. One of the simple ways to do it is to download the model and bring it into real-time or UVision, and then copy the material and then paste it over to something else, uh, which kind of works, but we kind of, as landscapers, we want to use the same things. So this is just something that I found. It's got a neat little texture on there. So we're going to copy that and bring it into real time. This works for UVision. Also, something else that you can do is, well, actually, let's go back. This is just 3D Warehouse. All I did was type in ledgestone, and here it is right here. It'll bring you up a sample. If you click down here on see more details, you can come over to materials, and then it gives you this image right here, and you can save the image, and as many of you know, you can bring it in by region, which I'll show you here in just a little bit, once you have this saved to your computer. I'm assuming there's a way to bring it in as a SKM, because that's how this downloads, is as a SKM. But how to actually do that, I'm not sure yet. I did find a workaround. So we got this here. We're going to download it. And we're going to call this, my eyes are really bad because it's late in the evening. So we're just going to call this ZZZ. And click save. I hope that went to models. Now we're going to come over. This is real time again. This works just the same as UVision. I'm going to change this to what I'm used to so I can navigate a little bit easier. Okay. Now to import a model, as you guys saw, I just downloaded it. You go to Tools, Model Import Wizard, go to Next. We're going to bring this in as an accessory, and we call it, should be under 3D models. Hopefully I did it right. And it'll be down here at the bottom. There is zzz.skp. We're going to click open, and it's going to bring it in. We'll click next, and it gives you a sample size. We're just going to stick with this, and we're going to click next. We're going to keep the same file name. I don't think I have anything as zzz right now. And we're going to drop it in there, and we're going to go to perspective view. We're going to zoom in, and it's not a bad looking texture. Not terrible, not the greatest, but for purpose it'll work. So what we can do now is come over here to edit materials, and we've got a white, we've got a brown, gray, and then we've got this image here, which is what we want to use. So you can go to what I've done. I'm sure there's another way to do this. This is just the way that I found to do it. Edit using picture editor, and we're basically going to save this image. We've got the image here. We're going to save as, and this is and I'm going to send this over to my external. And again, I'm sorry, my eyes are not the greatest right now, so I'm moving kind of slow. And we're going to call this again, I think I've got something called Z, so we're going to call it ZXC, just because I think I've got something else as ZZZ. We're going to click save. This is saying that it should go to custom folder, but we're doing this for a different purpose. Do you want to use the directory you specified instead? Yes. So now that that's saved over there, we're going to close this out and cancel that. Now what we'll do is come over here to Tools, Picture Import Wizard, Next, and it'll automatically, I think, come up as overlay. what you want to do is bring it in as a region. Click Next. And then we're going to go to whatever you named it as. And then go to Next. Sorry about that, guys. We're going to keep the same file name. And Finish. And we're going to draw this region in real fast. So as you can see, there it is right there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to build a box. And we're going to change the texture out to custom. We called it ZXC. There it is right there. Now one of the things you'll notice is, let's go ahead and change the height on this. Okay, so it's not doing what I was wanting it to do, but it's actually doing it right, so I don't have to show you the next step. One of the things, if you wanted to, you could change this, if you want to change the size of the texture, convert to custom, yes, and then you can go to set mapping. And what you can do here is you can change the angle. We're going to bring this back to 0, and you can change the height and width is the main things. You can, if you want to just rotate it around, you can do that on the X and Y axis. But let's say you wanted more of a faux stone look, and you can see that's the corner right there. If I were to move that over, that would put that corner back. But let's say I want more of a faux stone look. Basically, I'd want to make this smaller. And maybe I'm not doing this right. Oh yeah, I am. The problem in doing that, though, is since it wasn't naturally made to do that, it's not going to look right. But when you're farther out, it won't look so bad. But if we just go ahead and undo all that, we'll go back and be able to see basically what we did. So that's how you bring in a material from an object from 3D Warehouse. There is also another site. I hope that I saved it somewhere. La 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 la. If you're looking for materials, and let's hope it's on my see if it's on my list. Type in SketchUp material. Those textures. See if we can find it. Yeah, this is one that I go to a lot. It's sketchuptextureclub.com, and they've got a slew of different textures. And what I like about these textures is they meet up. What I mean by meet up is so like this image here. This end will marry to this end. So if I, let's say I'm doing a 15 by 15 patio, and I want it to, for some reason, look like this image, it will marry up. Instead of just being, you know, a 5 by 5 box or whatever, it will marry up and look like the whole image. And they've got a good amount of stuff on here. Not a whole lot of concrete stuff, but you know, we're talking marble slabs. They've got different types for those of you that do grills and whatnot, outdoor kitchens, paving outdoor. As you can see, they've got some stuff. But this is a really good website. Becoming a member can get you some different stuff. This is more for SketchUp, but it does help us being hoping that it gives us more textures. And some of us, design in SketchUp and then import it in. So that's just another feature for you guys to know about. Anyway, I hope this video helps, answer some questions, and I will continue on step 2 of the full series, full project. It's real, as most of y'all know, it's a real busy season, so it's just really kicking my rear here lately. But I will get back to that hopefully this weekend. Anyway, you guys stay safe out there.